I think in life it's up to us whether we want to be victim of our circumstances or we can rise above that and be our own person that can control the direction of their life, how we want to live our lives, and how we want to be in the society. Because a whole lot of times we live in societies where they teach us to do things that are really not agreeable with one's character or one's principles, and having to have a whole lot of friends, we forget about our own principles and things that we want to do, and follow the society's norm, like dating and practicing sex at a very early age. Or some people are touched when they are really really young. They are introduced to sex when they are really really young, and that can really change the direction of how a person's life can go. I mean, we all have a will, and some people just give their will away because they want to be part of a group, or they want to be part of a circle that is yeah cool, or I don't know, like the rich gangs or whatever cartel that is. And I feel some people give their will away unknowingly, and they forget about their own principles. And that's where some other people will start blaming other people for the things that they do in their lives. I mean, we have to unlearn all of that for us to be ourselves again, for us to be in our truth. We have to unlearn all of that, what we was taught by our friends, what we was taught by the community, the society we live in, and all of that, so we can be ourselves and be able to make our own choices. I mean, life is about choices. If we be joining a group of people who are always doing something wrong and initiating all these wrong things, and you are in it but you are not commenting, or you're not saying what you feel you need to say, get whatever that's on your chest off. It's like you are silently agreeing with everything that they're doing, whether it's family, whether it's in a relationship, or whether it's in friendships. We automatically give our will away by not standing up for ourselves. So a lot of people would be scared to stand up for themselves because they are scared of being rejected, and they are scared of being alone, and they don't know where they're gonna start and how they're gonna start and what are they gonna be without the group or anything like that. But what we become without a group is we be ourselves. We be ourselves in our true nature. You get to realize, oh, on your own you couldn't have done those kind of decisions on your own. On your own, you could have been in that position where now you are a victim of circumstances where you put yourself in, I mean, in some family dynamics, a whole lot of people are expecting the younger ones to always be giving them money, and they put them in that position where they can't do a thing for themselves, so they can't live the life they want to live because somebody in their family is always expecting them to give them something. I mean, we all have a chance to upgrade ourselves, to put ourselves in a position that we can always win, and we get along with people and all of that. But with some family members, like they feel like because they're older than you, You have to pay their bills. You have to give them money and all of that. And that is really wrong. Like in the same as we are in a relationship where somebody wants you to take care of them all the time, even when they can see that, oh well, this person is like really dragging hard, they are pulling their weight, and not just their weight, they are expected to pull other people's weight, where that is really, really wrong. It's heavy on a person where they can't focus on themselves, they can't be whoever they want in their lives, you know. So yeah, some people in family dynamics, they don't want to work, they expect to be given money, and they never really worked. And these kind of people, like, they will be a dictator in somebody else's life. If you have friends, they don't want you to have friends. If you want to go out and be in a relationship, you can't go out and be in a relationship because that's gonna disturb the flow of money. See, I mean, for me, having to have a brother who just wanna always be given stuff, it's really unfair. I mean, like, everybody has to work for themselves, right? Yeah, but some people in some other family dynamics, in some relationships, in some friendships, they don't see it like that. They always want to be given stuff and given stuff. And if you're not gonna give them, they start hating you. They start pointing fingers at you. They start projecting on you like, yo, this person here is moving away from the family. This person here now sees themselves as they are better or anything like that, where that is really, really wrong. It's really wrong, guys, because some people, if you don't give them stuff, you become a bad person in their eyes, where now they can do whatever they want with your life. They can start by talking bad to you, to other family members, and yeah, they start blaming you for things that you have nothing to do with, and you are seen as this person who is the enemy in the family, or who is the enemy in friendships, or like you are selfish and all of that when you are in a relationship where people don't want to pull their weight, people don't want to contribute. I mean, contributing is easy, guys, you know. We all have to contribute. We all have to put in our fair share of work. Like in relationship dynamics, you can't be dating or getting married to somebody who can pull their weight, who's expecting you that, oh, you're a woman, you are subjected to doing laundry and cooking and cleaning, like doing all the chores while they are out there sitting on a couch expecting the house to be clean and all that while they're playing video games, guys. So yeah, they feel like, oh, I have to go out there and work and all that. I mean, like, yeah, two people can work in a relationship and probably open up a business, and still a woman would still be expected to clean up the house and cook for the family and do laundry for the family, all the chores, when we guys are working together, knocking off at the same time, and yeah, doing all that together. And still you are expected to pull your weight and do extra in a relationship or in a family dynamic or in a friendship dynamic, guys. So that is really unfair. We see all of this stuff going on around in families, in relationships and all that, and to some people it's a normal thing to put heavy weight on the other partner, where the other one is really not pulling their weight or contributing or anything like that. And when you complain about that, like, you are having it hard, which is why you get to the point where you complain, right? Yeah, but then some people don't see it like that. Some people be thinking that if people are complaining, like, yeah, I know complaining sometimes is low vibrational, but complaining, it just simply means that somebody is having it hard, which is why like sometimes they just need to blow steam, vent whenever they want, and like, yeah, leave it at that, And if somebody still keep on doing what they're doing, not putting on their fair share of work, like it's just simply unfair, guys. It's just simply unfair. I mean, like, how can we be in these kind of relationships where somebody is expecting you to always give to them, and with them, they not really are willing to put in work? I mean, they are using your energy, your time, your efforts, your monies, while they are just sitting there. They are earning all of that, just sitting there doing nothing in the name of, oh, this is my partner, oh, this is my family member, oh, this is whatever in your life, guys. I mean, some siblings in a relationship, they get married very young, and yeah, the family can help out. But then for me, for someone to get married really young without having to work for themselves, how are they going to take care of the family? That's where the family gets in, by helping out, and they get used to the help, and they feel entitled to the help, where they grow up expecting the help, even from their the little siblings, the young siblings that they just started working. So in a way, they have to be supporting their elders, guys. They have to be paying their bills, and if you are working, half of your payment should go to their bills. So in a way, you can't have your own bills to pay. You can't have an account. You can't experience having an account. You can't experience having to pay bills, because someone in your life is always expecting you to give, and give, and give, and give. You see, whether we go out there to go have fun and party and all of that as a family, like everybody should always be having their own money that they work hard for, guys, right? For when you have a girlfriend, when you have kids, yeah, you gotta provide for them with your heart and sweat and blood that was put in that to earn that money. You gotta spend that money wisely, knowing that, oh well, I sweat for this money, I bled for this money, right? But some people be expecting that, yeah, from that age when they get married, yeah, they will be expecting the family members to always be helping them out, giving them money, helping them out, giving their wife money, buying their children stuff and all of that. Where now your life has stopped, and if you retaliate from that, you are seen as a bad person. I mean, like, before we are part of the family, we are individuals, right? Yeah, and every individual's got a right to be independent in their own way, right? Yeah, nobody's got to be able to take care of somebody else over and over and over, and really not investing in themselves. It's more like yeah, you are a cash cow to somebody else's life. And what happens here is that your will is taken away, you see, because you want to be part of the family. Your will is taken away when you are with your friends. When you're going out, yeah, you have got to be the one who's maintaining the friendship, because you want to be part of the group. You want to be part of the group. You want to be part of the relationship. So now some women will be even paying their partners, giving them money for them to be in the relationship, guys. Well, for me, that is really crazy. If one wants to be in a relationship, yeah, they've got to be mentally prepared for it, knowing that, oh yes, in life, there's always circumstances that comes up, whether it's emergencies, whether it's health-wise or, yeah, life-wise. Yeah, we gotta be prepared for that. And if we're not prepared for that, it just simply means that we are not ready to be in that kind of dynamic where, like, you can call somebody a friend, or you can call somebody a lover, or like, yeah, you can call somebody your brother. Because if or a sister or anything like that, if they're not contributing in your life, why are we contributing in these people's life? That's my question. I mean, like, if somebody's intentions is to always take from you and take and take and take in the name of family, I don't think that is free. In the name of friendship, I don't think that is free. In the name of, oh, this is my lover, that is not free, guys. I believe that things should be 50-50. And if things are not 50-50, like, yeah, this is not a relationship. Somebody must be using somebody else here, you know? Oh, my nose is tingling. I don't know what is it. So, in some circumstances, which is why we put ourselves in these kind of situations, dynamics, we become a victim to our circumstances, guys. Even when circumstances are just fine, we get blinded. We are put these rose-colored glasses, and yeah, to think that we are supposed to be in that position. Yeah, it's family. Family comes first. We should help each other, family and all that. But you are not getting helped, and whenever you are getting helped, it's been broadcasted out there. It's put on loudspeakers that like, yo, I helped this person out. I bought them groceries and all of that and whatnot. So like, I don't understand, if you really are helping somebody out, are you supposed to broadcast it out there? What are you doing it for? Are you doing it for yourself? Or are you doing it to be seen as this person who is helping out? And the helping out, is it frequent or is it just once in a while to make you be in that position of like, be grateful for this person, even when you be helping them like a million times and they help you once? And are you supposed to be grateful for like them helping you out because they help you once, and you have been helping them all the time? Every time you be helping out with their children, school projects, and all of that and whatnot. You help them out with ideas. When they are stressed, you help them out and all of that. Is that fair? That we should be in those kind of dynamics where like you are the scapegoat, guys. I mean, like, you become a scapegoat in that way because, yeah, even when things falls apart, it's your fault. You get blamed if you don't want to be helped. Blaming is low vibrational because we can't blame people if they be giving their will away like that. I mean, like, a will is really an important thing to a human being. And if you're the kind of person who'll be giving your will away, it just simply means that you are a slave to these kind of family dynamics, friendships, or whatever partnership that is. So we are in the 20th century. I don't think that people should be slaved to take care of somebody else. That is really not fair. You can't say, oh, I have raised you to be my son. I have raised you to be this person in life. I took you to school. I paid your bills. I wiped your butt when you were a baby and all that. So now you gotta take care of me. No, I don't think that life should be like that. It's not fair. Like that, it's not fair to put people in those kind of circumstances, because if one really loves themselves, if you're gonna put yourself out there and you are doing it for yourself, you are working for yourself, you are saving up money for yourself, it simply means that you are taking care of your future self without having to go and borrow money from somebody else or lend money to somebody else, you know. I mean, like, I know, like, we should be in this position where we are lenders and not borrowers, but some people don't want to do anything for themselves. they can just grow up, get married, and expect things to come to them. Even when they pretend that, oh, I'm okay, I don't want it and all that, they do. They do, because they know that, oh, well, we know this person is not gonna accept this gift we want to give them, the gift of money. Yeah, we might as well give it to the wife to go and, yeah, support and, yeah, make ends meet wherever, like, they have any problems or any shortage in their life. So yeah, they'll be expected to, like, nah, I don't want this. And yeah, somebody would give it to the wife. Your husband doesn't want this, so I'm gonna give this to you so you can do whatever you need to do in the family and all of that. So some people are just out here to play their games, their tactics and their antics in one's life for them to always be giving and giving and giving and giving. I mean, who in their right mind grows up without having to invest in themselves, without having to do anything for themselves and expect to be taken care of by their family members? I mean, eventually everybody grows up and they get into relationships and they want to get married and move away and go be independent and all that, right? It's always wise to be independent before we get into marriages and all that, right? To be able to take care of ourselves, to be self-sufficient in any way, in every way we can, to show our kids how it's done. You see, kids always be learning from what we do and what we don't do. If you teach your child to always be getting stuff from people, getting presents, getting order, they depend on that, right? So sometimes the giving thingy, the giving stops, right? And what are they going to do? They're going to be expecting a stranger to give to them? No, guys. I mean, like, if you teach a kid to work for their money, to save their money and all of that, like, yeah, they grow up in that mentality that they have got to get it for themselves, right? And yeah, that's how life is. That's how life is supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? Life is 1, 2, 3. But if we start putting our will in other people's because we want to be part of the group, want to be part of the family dynamic that is broken, like, yeah, we're all gonna be broken. There's nothing good that's gonna come out of that. And yeah, the cycle keeps on going and going and going, where we should break these generational curses. Life is good. There is so much to be enjoyed in this life. Being independent, being on your own. There is so much you need to go through in life for you to be in that position where you're like, yeah, I am fulfilled, I am successful, I am prosperous. I can maintain myself. I am self-sufficient without having to have somebody out there helping you out, without having to go out there and borrow money from somebody else. See what I'm saying? Life is great if you depend on yourself and stop blaming others for things that they are not doing for you. Blaming people for what they're not doing for you is so vibrational. And having your will to be taken by other people because you want to be part of the group, like, yeah, it's really, really low vibrational. It means that, yeah, you are codependent. And without those people, you are nothing. And I mean, like, we should really unlearn what the society has taught us, to be ungrateful for the people we have in our lives, to see through the bullshit, and, like, yeah, to be our own people, because that's what life is all about. Being individuals, being able to laugh without having to expect somebody to take something from their pocket and give you, to be genuine to each other, to always be authentic, you know? Yeah, we pray for our successes. We always invite God in our lives to always lead us into the right directions, you know? And yeah, that's what it is, guys, to be able to save up money and, create generational wealth for us to be able to take care of our kids and our grandchildren and our grandchildren. See what I'm saying? That is too fun to always be giving out and putting you second and really forgetting about your wishes and your dreams and your goals. See what I'm saying? Put God first in your life, and everywhere you go and around you, and immerse yourself in the God energy. Stay authentic and always be real. Peace out. Now I must go. See you later.